What's up, nobody? LDC, the Lion, and T Money. We are 1/4 of the way to Missouri, and wanted to do just stopped off at Flying J to get the Lion back there. You guys need to buckle up.
I can't open it.
Deal with your teeth, David.
Oh, well.
We had to get David a charger. But we're literally 1/4 of the way to Adamondiaman, and we're heading east. Yes, that is correct. And we wanted to do just a quick little shout out. Those of you who are planning on staying at the bunkhouse at the Morel Ranch, you need to bring pillow, blanket, sheets. They don't have bedding at the bunkhouse. So we just found that out. David's going to be posting a video on that. And we're really excited for this. We're going to do a bunch of live streams while we're out there at Adamondiaman, at Independence, and at Liberty Jail. And of course, we're going to be live streaming the event. I want to give a shout out to Dog Named Bingo for setting up our Discord server. If you go and you click on our name and you click on Linktree, you can find our Discord server. And the cool thing about it is it's a community where there's tons of places to get in there, but you get to meet and chat and connect and friend with other Zionites, for lack of a better term, but other people from Zion Media. And, I've always wanted to direct message people on the YouTube comment section, but you can't do that on YouTube, and you'd have to give your email or phone number on YouTube. But with Discord, you can communicate, you can friend, you can message one-on-one, and there's tons of fun channels on there. So go and join our Discord server. But again, we are 1/4 of the way to Missouri, and Lion sitting back in the back. He's editing. Bro never stops editing. We got LDC, and we got a treat on the radio. I don't know if you can see it, but LDC brought Visions of Glory. David and I have never heard it, and he was like, "We got a 15-hour trip. Let's listen to Visions of Glory." So we're a couple hours into it. We're excited about it, and we're going to be doing a podcast on Visions of Glory. It's probably the number one most requested. Dave's excited about that.
Please.
So what are your guys' thoughts so far? We're just starting off. For anyone who's read the book before, it's just out of the spot where he's had his first near-death experience with the angels, and he's sort of recounting and changing his life because of it. So what are your guys' thoughts about it so far?
It's pretty cool.
It's insane.
He's in his first near-death experience, NDE, right? And I don't know if there's multiple, but
There's 3.
I am learning so much about myself just by listening to his experiences.
Dave's learning about himself.
Oh yeah, listen, I know that it's not doctrine or whatever, but this stuff is super cool. It's a real story. I love it. And I feel like the events that happen, because it kind of goes into end time stuff, gathering of the lost tribes and all of that. And I do feel like it's a type of what will happen to prepare this guy, but not exactly what's going to happen.
When does it get crazy is what I want to know. When do we get into the earthquakes and all that?
So that's after his third near-death experience. When it happened. So
This guy died, 3 times or 4 times?
3 times.
Amazing.
4 times counting when he was stillborn.
I only want to die once or not at all.
But yeah, all I'm going to say is that Visions of Glory lines up very, very strongly with a Wilford Woodruff prophecy of Utah in the last days, where there's earthquakes and flooding and the missionaries are getting sent home.
Chief Mitiga's dream?
Yeah, exactly. Right? And a lot of people...
Rigby's dream?
So many people have had dreams about this flood and the earthquake and stuff. It's insane. And then it also lines up a lot with Ezra's Eagles prophecy. Visions of Glory, the book of Isaiah, Ezra's Eagles, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. And it's super crazy. I'm not saying introduce this book to your grandma who's like super uptight about like she's religious, but she's not gonna get into that weird stuff. She'll go off on
Dude,
it, right?
the thing that was kind of funny to me, we're listening to it, and the guy John Pontius who wrote the book, and he interviewed this guy named Spencer, who that's a pseudonym, but he starts off the book when we're going, and he goes, "We left out many of the things that could be alarming or scary." And I turned to Chad, and I'm like, "They left out the scary parts, and then they left in the flooding. Like, what did they leave out of this?" Which is pretty wild.
Dude, what if they left out the fallen angels and UFOs? Like, think about it. Like, whatever they left out had to be so crazy that it didn't get in. And maybe it could have been like more nitty gritty details about some of the hardships that people.
If earthquakes and flooding Utah doesn't scare you, I don't know what are the scary parts they left out. Oh, we got some chats going on here. Hey, just so you guys know, I know there's going to be a comment that you guys shouldn't be live streaming when you're driving. We have full self-driving Tesla going on right now, so I haven't even looked at the road once. I can't even. Half the time I don't even remember that we're on the road, and so it's safe. We just let the.
If all else fails, I can just hold the camera.
Yeah.
You know.
And we all know that song, Jesus Take the Wheel. It's kind of what we're incorporating right now. But we're somewhere in the middle of Wyoming. The cool thing about this, Lance originally was going to take this trip with us. There is the coolest geology that we're seeing out here. I've never been this far east driving wise. And there's just like every place we drive by, Chad's like, "That's a Nemenha spot." That's where I'm battle of the Watchers.
Dude, it looked like Dragon Ball Z mountains up there. I'm telling you, once people start getting translated and stuff, once the 144,000 come down, there's gonna be some crazy stuff happening on those mountain ranges. Assuming they're still there after the earthquake. Like, we don't know what the escape's gonna be like.
High on a mountain top, Latter-day Chad battles the Nephilim and the Watchers. Something like that. So, again, for those of you who have just joined, we are 1/4 of our way on our road trip to Missouri. And if you're staying at the Morel Ranch and you accepted that invite, they told us this morning the bunkhouse doesn't have bedding. Hey, somebody's seatbelt's off. Put your seatbelt on.
It's David.
The Morel Ranch does not have bedding, so bring blankets, sheets, pillows, and so yeah, good thing we knew that. And the other thing I want to let you guys know, there's still 111 seats open for the Friday, October 25th event. You can register by clicking in our description and get there, be there. We'd love to have you. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, I'm excited. We're going to go to Adamadayaman. We're going to go to the Temple Lot. We're going to go to Liberty Jail. And just do some exploring down there, center of the earth. So, oh dude, that's awesome. Abe says, "Elon, take the wheel." Elon, take the wheel. That, I'm gonna make a meme. I'm gonna straight up make a meme of Elon, take the wheel. All right, tell me if there's any chats on there that we should
Let's
say
see.
hi to.
Just past Cheyenne, myself, DW says, excited to talk to you guys about Vision of Glory, etc. Driving tonight. Right?
Hey,
So,
John's calling me again, Fielding.
Hold up, call him back.
right. So, there's going to be some crazy stuff going down in the last days. What I want to hear in the chat is, what are your guys' predictions for what's going to happen? Right? Because Visions of Glory, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a type. I don't think that the exact events were necessarily revealed, and if they were, I don't think they were all written in the book, right? But that sort of stuff's going to happen. So we got 49 people on, 0 super chats, 3 likes.
I'll tell you what I think's gonna happen. Okay, I think I'm following the Michael B. Rush protocol. Okay, Michael B. Rush, and hopefully we'll get him to come back on and do another long podcast. Watchers. We just barely got into the tip of his Book of Enoch. And if you haven't read his Book of Enoch, it's the most entertaining book I've ever read, fiction, nonfiction. It reads like it's fiction, but he backs it up with just scripture after scripture. What Michael B. Rush says is going to happen is that the white lady is going to appear first, and she's already started to come. If you don't know about the white lady, go Google Chris Bledsoe white lady, and he ties the white lady to Ishtar, and also to who all the Catholics for many, many times have had what they thought was the Virgin Mary coming and appearing to them as this white lady. Michael B. Rush says the white lady's going to come. She's going to deceive mankind, and then the Antichrist is going to come. And with that, he believes that that'll all be watchers that are basically going to return. The watchers return, right? And he says they're going to be UFOs. They're going to be, I don't know if it's interdimensional or extraterrestrial or whatever, but these guys are going to come. They're going to take over, and they're going to be super friendly and nice at first. And they're going to bring technology and medicine and all this stuff, and the world's just going to be like, yes, we love these guys. And they're going to lie to us and say there is no God, the universe is populated with people, and they're going to have all of this incredible technology, and they're going to deceive mankind, right? And then for a period of time, they're super nice, they're super benevolent, and then it flips, and they start oppressing, and they start just like squashing us like bugs, right? Then what happens? The remnant of Jacob with the prophets from the Northland come, and they start battling, and they start helping, and they're bringing their technology, right? And you know, this could be the people of Agartha, who's in the North Country or the Hollow Earth or wherever Agartha is, right? This is this Atlantean community, pre-Atlantean community, or Enochian community. They're going to start battling, but they're not strong enough.
And then the city of Enoch comes, right?
The city of Enoch comes, and we're in this major battle, and then Rush says that good UFOs start coming in, and there's just like this massive galactical battle. The Earth is the center place, all in anticipation for Christ, and it gets so bad that their foot's on our throat. They're like squashing us, and we're going to be defeated. And guess who comes and saves the day?
Jesus.
Michael. Michael comes with his host of angels and just crushes these watchers.
You think this is like pre or after Adam on Diamond?
I don't know, but it's before, after Michael comes and crushes. I bet you, I don't know,
because in Visions of Glory, Adam on Diamond happens right before the earthquake, like
Okay.
or right after. I forget. It's right around the time of the earthquake.
Put it on you. They want to see you.
Right, so right around the time of the earthquake, that's when Adam on Diamond happens in Visions of Glory. So like there's this, if you haven't read the book, there's this crazy thing. So there's this massive earthquake, and these foreign people in blue hats, wonder who that could be, coming in, and they're pretending to be our friends. Holy crap, I just put something together in my head. So you know how there's the things that were left out? What if the people who come to help with the blue hats aren't United Nations?
Who would they be?
The Watchers, and they left out that part to make it, because it's too sketchy. Think about it, because you just said they're going to come and they're going to offer us help or something. Imagine after the earthquake, the Watchers come and they offer us this help, and they're actually going to try and oppress us. Think about that.
All right. So then, after Michael basically comes in and saves the day, Jesus comes. That's the Michael B. Rush breakdown.
And he got that all from the Book of Enoch.
Oh, Book of Enoch, Jubilees. Dude, he ties in his Book of Enoch, he ties in Hopi prophecy. He goes into that the Watchers were giving the Nazis high-tech information through the Vril Society, V-I...
Oh, dude, the Nazis were searching for Agartha.
Yes.
They actually were. And what if they were trying to find the lost tribes to get rid of them? Holy dude.
Or to get their technology.
Dude.
They were so advanced. They were doing these missiles, these rockets that through Operation Paperclip, if any of you guys know, Operation Paperclip, the U.S. ended up gathering up 3,500 Nazi scientists, brought them over, and created NASA, which then created our space program. And us in the UK and Russia could not figure out how these guys had the technology. And once we did find out, they were channeling communication through these women, the Vril Society, VRIL, and they were the Watchers. So Rush ties in all of this stuff.
Oh,
All right,
that's sick.
so we're gonna wrap up.
Well,
this
want
little-
something? So the White Lady. If you think about some of the crazy stories about Catholics with the Virgin Mary, like there's a dude, and I mean no disrespect to the Blessed Virgin Mary if it was her,
Facts.
right? But there's the saint who he claims that the Virgin Mary came and squirted breast milk on him and it like healed his eyes or something. Like just like weird stories like that. It's like
weird.
yeah. That's definitely weird.
All right, last announcement. The Morel Ranch, if you're staying at the Morel Ranch, bring your bedding. Register for the event. Sign up for our Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's a community. Think of Facebook groups, but on steroids and awesome because you're not having to be on Facebook, right? And you can find other people in the Zion Media community. You can find your friends from the live stream, from different comments. You can private message them. I'm having tons of great conversations since we've launched it. I think we're over 60 members in a day and a half of having this thing launched. It's going to grow, and it's a really good way for us to assemble, coordinate, communicate. We've got a late night channel that I'm on until like 1 to 3 in the morning. We've got a section that you can go in and recommend guests, talk about the topics that we have. There's a Latter-day Memes page that we're doing a $50 incentive between cash giveaway between now and Halloween. We're gonna do a vote. You can do polls, all sorts of stuff on there. So get to our Discord. How do I get to the Discord, Trevor? Click on our Zion Media name or logo, click on the link tree, and you'll see a button that says join the Discord server or something like that. Just click, sign up, it's free, easy to use. You can use it on your computer. The app on your phone is very, very convenient, and it's just a fun way to communicate more. So, Soul Eyes, I noticed you're on here. She is working her butt off as like our admin, mod, Bingo, Krissa, HR, all you guys helping like crazy. We really appreciate it. And guys, I'm just excited to meet a lot of you guys in person out here in Missouri. This is the first gathering, right? This is going to be fun. It's the first domino. This isn't the main Adamon Diamond. We didn't even intend to do it here. We tried to do it in Liberty.
Maybe that's a sign that it is the main Adamon Diamond. Like
It's not
Michael's
the main.
gonna be coming down here, and then the UFOs are gonna show
Michael's
up.
not-
It's all happening today. The UFOs are showing up today. I'm telling you guys.
Between Shane and Latter-day Chad, these guys are just ushering in the final meeting. No, this is the first domino, and you guys, we're just having fun. We're just a YouTube channel. Mitiga asked us to help host this thing, and we just poured some gasoline on it to get a bigger audience and to get some good, give us all up an opportunity to see it. So we're grateful for you guys. Wish us luck. Say a little prayer that we stay safe on the road. And thank you, Elon Musk, for auto drive. Peace, guys. How do I end this?